All 81 people aboard the Airbus 320 flight were unharmed. Some recalled how the anxiety levels began to grow gradually.
In the beginning, as soon as the plane took off, we didn't know what was going on. We saw the cabin crew walking briskly back and forth. We asked them what was going on and if there was something wrong with the plane, but they asked us to remain calm.
The relief of having come out unscathed from a potentially deadly situation was evident.
Thank God we arrived safely. We didn't actually believe we were going to make it back on the ground. I'm just relieved everything is okay. I just want to thank the cabin crew for keeping us calm and keeping everything under control, despite the fact that we were all scared, yet we were all very cooperative with them. The pilot and flight attendants were all excellent.
Some passengers, however, seemed sympathetic towards the suspect.
You speak with them. So, and yeah, the 2 hours, no, 3 hours. Till 12 o'clock I was in the aircraft. So you can talk with him. He was very easy. So, and he told only nothing will happen. So, and after that he let us go.
Others even took pictures with the suspect and posted them on social media.
Because he kept as a foreigners, and this guy was so cool. He's a British guy, and he asked him to take a picture, and he took the picture. That's it.
Police have since confirmed the suspect's explosive belt was fake and that he suffers from mental illness. In the midst of the hijack, witnesses say he threw a letter on the apron of Cyprus's Nasser airport, written in Arabic, and he asked that it be delivered to his Cypriot ex-wife. Catherine Ogunde, CCTV.
Well, let's get more now on these developments, and I'm joined by Dr. Hassan Heywan. He's a security analyst. He's joining me now from Cairo. Hassan, thank you. There are concerns now being raised, of course, about the security situation in Egyptian airports. How would you describe the security systems in Egypt's international airports following this latest incident?
Well, I believe the security system in the Egyptian airports meet the international standards, and we cannot take the misfortune of the Russian plane as an indication that the security in the Egyptian airports is not meeting these standards. Of course, we might need some modernization in some of the equipment and training, but at the end, it meets the international standards of airport securities.
Well, Dr. Heywan, it is now emerging, of course, that the hijacker of the EgyptAir plane did not have any explosives, as had been earlier claimed. Was the decision by the pilot then to divert the plane to Cyprus justified?
Yeah, I think the pilot reacted very professionally, because I mean you cannot take any chance to just overcome a threat like this with passengers. The security of the passengers actually are in the highly very important for any pilot. So his decision to divert to Cyprus was justified to save the lives if this security breach is serious.
Well, your point of view there is that Egyptian airports are of high international standards as far as security is concerned. But of course, there remains concerns, across the region and globally. What should Egyptian authorities do, though, to reassure both the local and international users of airports there that their safety is actually guaranteed?
Well, I think the security in the Egyptian airports are very tight now. But in my opinion, we need to modernize the equipment a little bit more, like other international airports. And we need to have a very, very rigid and serious training program for the security personnel in the airports. Because actually improvement is required all the time. I mean, I cannot say that my airports are safe now and I stop training and stop modernizing my equipment. So I think we need to make sure that our equipment meets the international standards, scanning equipments and otherwise, and the training of the personnel, security personnel at the airport and in the flights themselves.
Well, I want to give you, Dr. Haywan, Russia's concerns, which recently demanded to have its own security checks and personnel deployed in Egyptian facilities. Is Egypt now, though, justified in rejecting such a proposal, or is Russia vindicated by the latest airport security breach?
Yeah, I think this is a very sensitive issue, because the Russians actually are concerned about the safety of the people, and I think the Russians are concerned about the safety of the people, and I think their demand at this time actually should be dealt with in a very pragmatic way. I mean, it's not some people say it as sort of breaching the sovereignty of Egypt. Some people think it is justified. So we have to discuss it with our Russian friends to see what way can we do this without having this kind of controversy about Russian security personnel in the Egyptian airports. But I think it should be discussed, and it's not actually it's not wise to just reject it without discussing it more further with the Russians.
Right, Dr. Hassan Haywan, he's a security analyst joining me there from Cairo.